heroes are Helsinki Reds thinking about? Still gonna have to pick up the mid lane. Maybe Dina is a safe option, or Emberbird.
I mean, Helsinki Reds have the next pick, so like his final tribe, the final pick. It's in the hands of Helsinki Reds to pick up something like Lina to be safe, so they're gonna want to ban out something that's kind of scary. Okay, they go for the Monkey King ban, so they're gonna want to pick up something safer here, like the Lina. Some other hero, something like an alchemist, something that doesn't lose the lane too hard, regardless of what happens. They go for the Kunkka, that's another one. Kunkka, Dragon Knight, Lina, that sort of deal. But final tribe get to counter with whatever they want now. Again, you want to hear with a little bit more armor to deal with the Kunkka in lane, just due to how they changed his cleave around. Before, it used to not matter how much armor you had.
You may now select your heroes.
Okay, that's a decent way of doing it.
Yeah, it's a good way.
That hero has the armor.
Reactive armor.
Again, we were talking about this in the other series. Kunkka, he used to be very good against a lot of heroes, regardless of the armor that they had in lane, due to how Tidebringer worked. Cleave going through armor. Now, Cleave does 165% damage of your base attack. But Cleave, it was changed, so it doesn't go through armor anymore. So a hero like Timbersaw suddenly does really good against Kunkka. In fact, I'd say this is pretty much a hard counter.
Yeah, I mean, against the Kunkka, but look at the rest of Helsinki Reds lineup. And touched on it a couple of picks ago. The magic damage. You have to try and eat through the Terrorblade with almost purely physical damage. I mean, granted, they have a lot of control, like between Tiny, or bit of magic and damage to the table. Kunkka, but eventually the brunt of it will have to come from the Phantom Beast. I'm seeing Helsinki Reds having counter enough time Terrorblade here once he gets a few all the Timbersaw is basically gonna have that from the get-go. How do you deal with him? He has the reactive armor stacked up and charging into you.
You don't.
Yeah, I don't think there's a solution for this Timber.
No. That's the power of getting that 10th pick.
Something that they maybe could have anticipated, but I don't know. They're gonna have to try and find a way to deal with it, but I don't know. I want to give final tribe here the advantage.
Prepare for battle.
Alright, well, as much as I don't agree with the draft of Helsinki Reds, maybe they know something I don't, I'm rooting for the underdogs here. So, let's go Helsinki Reds.
They're the best of two of the day here, Helsinki Reds. If they win at least one of these two games, then we won't have tiebreaker shenanigans, then OT will be through. First place, final tribe. They still need to win one here, either way. Sure that they get through. If they win 2-0 though, we'll have tiebreaker for speeding between them.
Yeah.
You have done a great.
And if it's 0-2?
What? If Helsinki Reds wins?
Yep.
If they win 0-2...
You'll cut off your hand.
No, I'm not doing that.
You said that you would do
Cut off
that.
my hand. This is not gonna happen.
You heard it here first, folks. Dragon Drop said that he would cut off his hand if Helsinki Reds win.
No!
2-0.
There's a bit of a teamfight going on. Jonsfan with a follow-up stun. There's also an extra one from Arrow, so they stacked it up a little bit too much there for Hannes. Jonsfan, all of a sudden, he's the one taking a lot of damage in turn. Immediately, first blood. They did not think this one through, Nev.
You gotta hand it to him.
Another line stun here. Catches on Phantom Assassin. They still cannot fight for this room. There'll be a 1-for-1 exchange in that department. Last hero also doing the body blocks up against Frost, so it's going to be a 3-for-1 exchange overall.
Yep.
That's a question. If Helsinki Reds win 2-0, then they are through instead of
Yep. And Dragon Draw cuts off his hand.
No, I'm going to cut off your hand. If you're so infatuated with cutting off hands, cut your own hand off.
Really weird how you agreed to cut off your hand, though.
Stop the gaslighting! It's not okay, man.
What's wrong? Can't handle a little bit of gaslighting, little baby boy.
Follow-up stun is there. Hanskin barely survives, but well, it's not a good start to this combo if you're the one who's being wrecked by this.
We're already up 1k gold for Helsinki Reds, though. That combination of the first blood and getting 3 bounty runes because the game is right now on their side, top lane. You have to be a little bit careful here on the Beastmaster. Well, this Metamorphosis is up. He got 2 boars out, though. Alright, never mind. He's got 1 boar out, though.
2? 1?
1 boar out.
Grab the strike of some time.
Ooh, bot
Try again. Era finds a stun. Fallout is there from Hanskin into the burst strike, and finally they get a kill here. It's try action. Like, we're seeing more and more of that meta. Do you think that?
I'm a fan.
Why is this the reason? What's the main reason for this?
They've powered up.
Stronger, or?
They powered up a lot of these heroes that exist in solo lanes. Left Undying stronger because they changed his ultimate around. They've changed Sand King around, so he deals with multiple heroes at once really well. So it's a lot better for you to take these like one-on-one engagements and try and win or outskill your opponents in the tri lane with a lot of this fighting.
And still dies despite the burst strike here, trying to keep people away.
But it's more exciting Dota. Things have been mixed up. I'm happy to see it.
Double stun here into a double burst strike. There's no damage really coming in until, yeah, just now. Jumps fun goes down, Womber. Eventually he'll end up dropping, but what cost is the avalanche coming in? A couple of heroes, triple kill for Rab 8. He's just cleaning house time and time again. As Hanskin is not out of the woods yet either.
Oh, PA could turn on this.
Dive him here.
Is 9 stick charges, so he is able to jump on this guy if he wants to. He decides better of it though, because they do have the Lion come up. Lion just hitting level 2, so he has got 2 stuns with him and the Burrow Strike on the Sand King, so thinks a little bit better of it. Tidy's now back in the lane though, so he's ready to fight. The small rock man.
Talk about mid a little bit, because so far he was actually doing much better than I anticipated against him. No, I guess it's... You still have the last advantage in your tanky enough yourself in the early levels, if you can stand that trade.
I mean, that's going to be normal. Until you get 2 points of the reactive armor, you're not going to be doing that great in the lane as Timbersaw against a Kunkka. But again, he has 2 points in it now, and as you can see, he's zoning the Kunkka out of lane now, dealing with him pretty well.
Yeah, this is where the rolling definitely comes into play. Yeah, we can start increasing the take line. Bit of a combo.
Just managed to get away from the... But yeah, he's not giving an inch right now.
We're good.
Alright. Right now...
as well on the go, on the branch. Supplementing that region even more right now.
Yep, alright, look at this. He's got 53% physical damage resist right now, so already the Kunkka's Tidebringer is doing less damage than it would have in the old patch. Even though he has 165% damage. It's supposed to scale, be really strong in the early game, but already it's weaker than it used to be. Against a hero like a Timbersaw.
Also, damage calculated. You get 165% cleave, and then the damage bonus, or the other way around? This type
what do you mean?
gives you a damage bonus, so it's the calculated.
You do the damage bonus. You do the damage bonus. It's applied to your physical attack. So if you have a crit or something like that, it'll take the extra 100 into account first.
Okay.
And then it'll cleave onto them based on the damage that you hit the creep for. This is one of the reasons why you couldn't hold Quelling Blade on Kunkka for the longest time, because hitting the creeps with the Quelling Blade means you do an extra 24 damage to heroes as well with your cleave.
Yeah. Bottom with this. Keep exchanging stuns here. This time looks like Final Tribe will be able to not die too deep, so they learned their limits, I guess, in that lane. Top lane, Frost is just doing his thing, and Blasted in a nice top. And last hero just supplementing his income a bit with jungle creeps, I would assume. And it's also securing the bounty runes, so 2 for 2 trade.
Yep. Momber heading back home because he needs, well, not back home. Actually teleports top. Then he decided to leave home, go get this Terrorblade, move on to bigger and better things.
30 going, couple stick charges, and also Mang. Play.
You know, he has himself a little snack.
Juicy, refreshing, healthy snack.
Speaking of, I'm surprised this Kunkka is still able to sit in lane against this Timbersaw here. He's actually 2 levels ahead of him right now.
It's the stuff though. Xing yourself back to the fountain. charging, getting some height, getting the bird. The couriers are gonna try on Frost up top, down a half health. And we have follow-up, so he just walks away. Not a lot of region to work with, I guess. Only now munching on his life.
Suffering twofold.
Guess he's just... That's the other thing they can do. Go into the jungle and say, alright, do that.
Radiant's bottom tower.
No one's gonna help me, or I'm just gonna help myself to jungle.
Dire's top tower is under
Yep.
attack.
I think this Tiberson needs to go start cutting creep waves. But instead he went for the third point into whirling down. I don't know about that one. You're not really doing that much more damage. And oh my god.
Your essence seeps into
It's gonna was a DQ actually.
Mm-hmm.
Oracle, but they're still sticking with this tri lane down here. They're not helping out top, which could be a bit of an issue going forward. I mean, not for Frost. You can find this jungle very easily, but it's the Beastmaster you're talking about on the other side. They've already claimed first tower with the help of this catapult wave. Now they're forcing their hands with this tier 2 tower push.
Yep. I mean, he's got Inner Beast, he's got 2 boars behind him, he's got the catapult. He only got to attack the tower for a second. He's already chunked, what is it, 600 HP away from it in the bottom lane. Rep 8. Takes down Jonas.
I mean, too much damage. I mean, to put up in Purifying Flames already quite a bit.
You're about to lose shit.
But Hanskin, he's out of health points any moment. There we go.
Ready to change your bias for this game, Dragon Drop? Hashtag Team Red.
Not just yet. Not just yet. There's Frost going down to the raw. Aaron unable to help us. There's 3 different heroes up against him. The CEO. Rotation in, looking for an X, but it's only level 1. Not a lot of range on that thing. But they still will be able to secure the C2 tower very early on. And
Not another kill bottom lane.
Stop looking away from bottom because it was getting a bit stale
Dire's
with
top tower has
many
fallen.
kills, and then it just
Radiant's middle
killing
tower
Sanking, which
is
is not
under
really
attack.
something that's supposed to happen, is it?
No, I don't know. I'm hashtag Team Red. I believe in them. I told you, man, they had a training arc between that last series that we just casted. They're not the same people they were 2 hours ago.
Increase the power level. So, still Timbersaw though, which hasn't really been able to slow down the victory for the Reds. Top lane, P2 already down. Beyond Pump, together with Aaron, trying to deal with this Tiny, his Wombo just tosses him back, and TP's away, so
Yep.
no problems whatsoever there. They're starting to work away at mid. Final drop, the only thing they have to show for it is bottom lane now starting to be pushed, with Cassie being able to skip the group wave.
Yep. You gotta be popping Metamorphosis or something here on the Terrorblade. I mean, you want to take down this tower as quickly as possible, but I guess, okay, they can do it without it. They use Timbersaw, cut off that creep wave behind the tower, and they just melee this down with Terrorblade on the illusions. So, I guess they don't need to commit Metamorphosis for it. They don't need to take it that quickly. Mid lane?
They'll be forced into fight sooner than later with this continued pressure coming in from Helsinki Reds. Gonna need to try and slow them down to buy enough time for the Terrorblade to really get to a point where he's comfortable. But in this game, it seems more and more like they're gonna actually get him into the... Trying to keep him safe, but have him still do this damage with him. Is Helsinki not wasting any time at all. They have the Mind Summer from the Beastmaster Medallion and just going straight for Roche.
Yeah, this is only level 6 PA and you're already trying to do Roshan. I mean, if it works though. You got Vladimir's offering, you got Medallion of Courage, you don't even have boots right now on the Beastmaster. You just get everything you need to do the Roshan and push. You're good to go.
They sort of know what's going on. Jonas is making his way in. He sees Reaper.
They can't get there fast enough.
Pick his position here. Burst strikes in into the Sandstorm, but actually
Oh my god, the Dire!
snatches the Aegis. Roar comes out onto Grimstoke after he gets a few spells off now with Chassis. Timber Chain, everything doing a lot of damage here. Still not quite enough to finish off the Beastmaster. He's still alive. People healing him up, but now the Avalanche. Then things around. Jonas with Burst Strike out of it. Will be fine from now, but nah, not for too much longer. Now Chassis. Well, 5 people are clicking away. If you're all the reactive arm in the world, does not save you. Certainly not. It's only level 2. And they're not just... I mean, they get the last hit on Roche and final chart, but they still lose 3 heroes and Aegis. It's going to be in the hands of this Konga.
Yeah, you know, as much as, okay, it was awful that they lost 3 heroes, but as awful as that was, I don't think it was that bad overall, because you got the kill on Roshan. That means that EXP and gold goes the way of your team. So, at this point in the game, I think that EXP and gold is worth just as much as those 3 kills.
I mean, you still have to fight them with this Aegis, with its very powerful quick card. They're looking for more and more tier 2s. Maybe with last tier this time. Jesse, Timber chain across, he finally gets a skill. Mima on the side, and they also finished up. Last year in the same move. Oh no, wait, that was not. I was gonna be confused. But Tiny died on the other side. Wanted to say.
Yep.
Cross getting that metamorphosis. With the arcane rules, it's not even a long cooldown. And Final Tribe trying to buy as much momentum off of that as they possibly can.
Yeah, they're gonna get quite a bit of momentum. So they get this. They get those 2 kills. They get a 1.2, 1.3k network swing their way, and they're getting this tier 1 tower as well.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
So you're trying to go for the knife with the illusions to the job.
Yeah, that's kind of sad that Illusion shouldn't have done that much damage.
God, that's a toss in last year. I don't think he was ready for that. He does have the roar ready to go.
Yeah, but he doesn't. Yeah, he wasn't ready for that at all. I think a little bit of miscommunication there. His teammate probably said "go go" as he was in the air. Wait, what? Where am I?
I remember a game like that. I think it was Centaur or something. It kept being tossed in.
Oh yeah, who did that?
God damn it!
That was recently.
Got a stack.
No, I was there.
Was it ours?
Yeah, that was us. Who were we playing with?
Anyway.
It was like an immortal player, like rank 500 or something like that. He kept tossing you and I was laughing, and then I started gaslighting you again. Which is weird.
Because of that shit. Oh, it was Canuck, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it was Canuck.
At least. Yeah, oh yeah, it was Canuck.
Wait, no, it wasn't a rank 500. It was Captain Canuck. He was tossing you in. I was laughing my ass off.
Well, at least this time around, that toss didn't lead them to losing any heroes.
We won that game.
Buddy.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I certainly didn't have fun now. Not as much as that. Anyway, moving on to this one. Helsinki Reds, they keep the pressure up. But Frost is still farming. So is he
Dire's
gonna get
structures are
online
fortified.
before Helsinki Reds are ready to go high ground?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Well, Frost, if last game showed anything, then he's a tenacious little bastard, so I think that he's going to be able to do it. I'm still hashtag Team Red.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
However, well, I'm not going to bet against Frost. This guy's good.
Under attack. Dire are scanning.
He's going on top as they start to work away at this team. Oh, but I think Helsinki Reds try and defend this. In, but only a few illusions like that. Not taking any chances. Already on the retreat.
So he heads back into the triangle. He's going to farm this up pretty quickly here. Is he going to stack? He's going to miss the stack. He misses the stack.
Stacking. Not stacking. You have stacked this one. Oh no.
Yikes. Nobody stacked.
Professional players, all. Anyway.
Alright, they're heading through the jungle and they've a brave hawk to lead them the way. Actually, that hawk didn't get affected by the smoke there. Oh. Oh no.
So let's come out. There's so much damage coming in. Die to the last hit from last year.
Yep.
Dire's middle tower is
So
under attack.
he ends up getting the kill there. Gets a last little hack on him with the axe.
Radiant's bottom tower
It's not
is
the longest
under attack.
cooldown, so it's okay with the defending of the roll as well, only for a Grimstroke. Certainly just helps Helsinki Reds maintain lead. But they're not really moving ahead. Like, figure that and they'd be able to just put the pedal to the metal, you know? Look at the graphs. Final Tribe have kind of been able to stabilize this gold lead here around the 3-4k mark.
Aegis expires. Roshan reclaims that. Sand King. This is a pretty popular build right now. Actually, maybe it's just, I'm not going to say it's a popular build, but we've seen this already this today between me and you, this double bracer Vanguard on the Sand King. Tons of magic resistance, tons of HP that you get into people's faces. Too much to deal with.
Also Crimson Guard up against the Beastmaster with the PA. Very early on, before even the so freaking powerful particular draft, this Beastmaster. Oh, he's caught by 3 different heroes. Era still gets a thing of that, so it's the first plus 50. Hashtag let's
Yep.
Look at this. Fine guys, I'm just warding right on top of the sentry, which is hard to expire though, so they have no idea. Oh no. Could have been
Joke's
so
on
good,
you.
but it was so not good.
Nice. Nice.
I like that video. I mean, if Arrow
Yeah,
walked
perfect
in
ways to
just a few
describe
seconds
things.
earlier, would have been able to at least figure out that the water's there and then report it. And great. Since right now they have no idea. Is he gonna 10,000 IQ reward that anyway?
No.
Smoke up though.
Radiant's top tower is
Tier
under
one.
attack.
Alright, this tier 1's going down. This catapult here, look at this massive creep wave too, alright? You don't stand a chance, tower. Yeah, they have all these heroes wrapped around the back here. But they're pushing to tier 2 in their own right with a double damage on PA here in the bottom lane to Desolate. They're taking this down way faster. Are they gonna keep going? Yeah, sure, why not? We're gonna keep going. We have a huge pushing lineup. We've got Necronomicon units, we've got Vladimir's Offering. PA needs to go up there and hit that tower at least once though. But she's farming away at creep. She's got the Desolator. Come on, PA.
Stagger the tower. Stagger the
Yeah.
tower. Let's go.
Dagger the tower.
Is under attack.
Stagger the tower. Unfortunately.
Alright,
Middle up top.
like one tanking.
Ron should be finalists and some more support. It is.
They're gonna lose this tier 2 because of that. Because he's chasing off the Sand King. Yeah, down goes the tier 2 top.
Takes were made, I think.
Yeah, I mean this Sand King. Look at the size of this lad, Dragon Drop. Look at his HP, 2200. This kid is huge.
Right there.
Yeah.
Deal with that.
Oh my God, PA is gonna die.
First strike forward, just to get in range. Not gonna get the stun, but still with the slows.
Never mind, I take it back.
We're just like hashtag Team Red, I guess. I'm on board now as well. I'm just steeping up though. Reaper almost dies to freaking terrible illusion.
Gotta be a little bit careful there.
Again, I'm hashtag Team Terrorblade.
I'm Team Red. Team Red for life.
Bottom. I still feel like Helsinki Reds are giving them so much time. Yeah, now there's another attack again. First strike. Try to deal with the X, but miss time the will end up dropping.
Tower is under attack.
Oh, two though.
They're tired of the Sand King running around thinking that he owns the place though.
Don't have creeps. Gonna have to stand
Their
around in
creeps
front
are
of the tower like idiots. Roshan has respawned though, so this
Radiant's
might be
bottom
something.
tower is under attack.
Be more worthwhile at this point.
Alright, PA following up the Ancients, and they do take down this tier 2, so they've claimed all the other towers now. But I guess Helsinki, the final tribe, has done the same thing now, or almost done the same thing. This tower's on its last legs here. Oh no, Tiny. Oh, that bug! It stops him from throwing that tree that would have gotten him the kill. They just needed one more hit on him there, and here comes the scaling from Lion. He gets another Finger of Death kill. They take the tier 2 tower there.
Exchange for Roche, so it's one of the oldest trades in the book. Tier 2 on the other side of the map and exchange for the big guy. Aegis and Cheese now. Very early Roche.
Yep.
Both of those available.
I mean, they're in a pretty good place once this PA gets the BKB. Don't forget that in this patch it was changed. Terrorblade now isn't able to use Thunder or Magic Immune units, so PA can jump on top of him, get a couple crits, some magic damage from the team, maybe from the bow, toss, avalanche. Terrorblade can be in pretty rough shape. So he's got to be a lot more careful than he would have had to be in the last patch. Before being able to use that on Magic Immune units or at the 25 template, you use it every 5 seconds. Got to be a little bit insane. It's like, okay, if you can't bring this hero from 100 to 0 while it's stunned, it kills your team. Ooh! There was a hero there.
Got the Current too, there was a Windlace on it, and the complete magic one. Imagine.
Oh no. How is this Scrimstroke gonna recover?
Well, it's just about the initial ways that is the belts, not having that available for like 2.5 minutes for the rest of the team. So they're still smoking up. They want to get some revenge here, but it's more than just Rabbi Momber with the interception. They do find the Hex though on the Oracles, so it's very easily dispatched. Which should mean that Helsinki Reds are probably going to take it slow. They're all spread out across.
Yep. So back the gate a little bit. Kanka does take this opportunity to push down mid. I said he takes this opportunity to push down mid. There we go. Get back to that lane.
Go down the boat because he can. Cool down.
Yep. Okay. Timbersaw pushing out top a little bit, so he managed to get some farm. Holy Locket is not an item I'm used to seeing yet.
Oh yeah, right. I wanted to talk about that earlier. Got in the way.
Weird.
How effective is that? So HP region, mana region is always so nice.
I mean, sure, why not? I mean, sure, it's good against the team that Helsinki Reds is playing. It's okay-ish. It gives you the extra HP regeneration from your passes. I don't know how I feel about it. It doesn't seem that great to me.
Is that basically just a replacement for the Hood of Defiance, though?
A bad replacement. I mean, you don't have the active that blocks a bunch of magic damage.
Yeah, but you get 15%, you get a lot of extra health and extra regen, and
I guess. I mean, the mana regen on it is sort of nice. It just feels way too awkward to really want to build.
Here's a carbon footprint for you.
well, it is. Sitting at 18 regen without it. Like,
It amplifies the stacks that you get, those. Obviously, it's better with more stacks.
Double damage.
alright, so Helsinki Reds, 2 minutes in, they've kind of... Like, what happened to the lead? It's comes back to this for me, because if you look at the network graph, it never really clips for now. Sitting at 2,000 now, experience right across the zero line, so kind of start that they had, you would have figured that Helsinki Reds would have been able to press the advantage a little bit more, but they've just kind of been
Not.
very sluggish, even with the Aegis and Cheese in hand. Final try, they took advantage. I mean, Chelsea is easily fun. Fully lock it or not, but Frost is more supporting, single 30k, just comes to work shot. Finding a few kills here and there. Chelsea maybe a little bit too deep, though. The ball coming in, X back into it. There's a defensive thunder from his teammate. The roar, I hear that one on the back. Onto Yunus farm, but yeah,
The dust
he had
misses.
the shrine going too.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Linked to
Come on, he's getting
sides.
away with this.
10 seconds.
And then they're chasing him in the back now. They're not done yet.
Yule's over on Oracle. Can they blow him up in time? I guess the disarm out, but a couple of right clicks are enough to bring him down anyway. Meanwhile, Yunus farm, well, they do track him down. Just sneak around inside them.
The question now is if Pia wants to turn around and try and take this fight. She doesn't have very much mana, so she can't blink from target to target as she wants to here. Unless she gets a couple more wand charges. And oh my god, these illusions are tanky.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Frost. Mana style. Going towards a Scarly, and he's pretty close to completing that too.
Mhm.
The little Terrorblade that we're talking about, and I don't know about you, but I've seen plenty of games where Terrorblade late game just straight up wins.
Dire's top
It has been nerfed a little bit. You've seen a lot of games like that, but a lot of it was one of the last patch.
We'll try and break high ground now when the age is just about to expire. I mean, he's going to reach out to mana pool. He still has the BKB. Ready to go on Rabbi. Heal, his as well as the cheese. The Yule's trying to set up for something here. No strike comes across. Silence already on top. Force out the BKB.
Yep.
God. They want more here, don't they? Oh god, Rabbi, he's just going in. Almost finds a Hanskin. Somehow that... I don't know what that was about here. That's
Yep.
so
See you later, Era.
Okay, Lincoln from Wamba finds a toss back. Over on Yun's farm, burst strike on 2. So nice initiation. Thanks very much. Here the war comes out. Rabbi thinking about committing, but then with the buyback coming out, they think better of it. Era hunting for more and more damage here. 3 stacks right now. 20 seconds to turn another ultimate, so they still have some time to build here. This is Jesse. Well, they did a lot of damage, but now he's just gonna die. The Hex coming in. First casualty from the side of Helsinki Reds. Epicenter being channeled up as well as they do find the Phantom Assassin. What is Rabbi doing there?
He is way too deep in right there. I mean, maybe he's trying to get a kill there onto Grimstroke again, but my god, did he ever go down fast under all those enemies? He's way too far
Yeah,
back.
BKB there, I can understand making that move.
No, he just committed the BKB, and he got back while it was happening. It was a 9-second BKB he committed, and instantly had to turn around because that line bought back.
But then, why do you run into this area when the rest of his team is not in position on the other side of the freaking jungle?
I mean, maybe he thought,
this is...
maybe he wasn't paying enough attention to his team, didn't realize they were all getting zoned by Timbersaw at the time. A little bit of misunderstanding there, and they ended up paying for that. So tier 2 tower taken down there, and PA went down. All in all, that fight would have gone the way of Helsinki Reds if that PA didn't go down there. But Final Tribe now, for the first time in the game, has a gold advantage.
Very, very careful how we proceed that. Frosty was... Before that fight, Frost was at 13k net worth as well, I believe. 13, 14k. A couple minutes later, he's at 7k. Has the completed Skadi. 2,500 gold in the bank.
Yep. This guy, quite happy with how the game's been going in the recent couple of minutes. PA is pretty close to this Basher though. That's going to help her out a lot. She's able to jump on some of these supports, get the dagger out on the enemies, and ends up bashing them. Becomes pretty easy to take them down. Again, things are starting to go towards the way of Final Tribe though. I mean, I'm still hashtag Team Red, but things are looking a little bit rough for them. Them taking that fight as soon as the ages expired. It feels like as well as they're playing this game, they're making a couple poor choices, and Final Tribe is capitalizing on them.
Get back in, perhaps. Still just constantly invading the sky side jungle. Establish some vision. They have the necro book so they can do these walls. What's the plan now for Helsinki Reds? Roshan actually with a rather quick respawn. Something they could go for again. They still have the cheese from last time. Gonna have Aegis, another cheese, and refresher shard would come in very handy for maybe just a double roar.
Go scout that pit, you guys. If you get in there right now, you might have an opportunity. Alright, never mind. These enemies are already starting to move towards the rush pit. But yeah, nobody scouted it at the moment. I guess nobody realized it would be up this quickly. You do want this refresher shard, though. That coming up on your Kunk, super useful in this next fight.
Big.
Double bow.
Okay, that's the wall. Stroke. It doesn't buy back too.
You take a fight around the rush pit, you scout rush though, and that's exactly what they do. So, and over rush is up right now. The PA decides to head and take it.
Let's not forget about the PA. I mean, net worth is not quite as impressive as Frost, but he still has some very combat effective items. Too, I mean, Basher, Desolator, level 19, not quite 20, so triple daggers. Online just yet, but either way, that's a third Roche in the game once again. Completely uncontested. Final Tribe.
Yep. Alright, and they end up taking, double roar here. So, that's going to be a pretty scary one if you're on the Terrorblade. It's probably the target they're going to be going for. PA, almost level 20, is now going for an MKB, which is the move to make, because you see that Terrorblade with the quarterstaff, and you think, okay, well, that's got to be going, he's got to be going for a butterfly, and that's exactly what he has queued up right now.
Quarterstaff.
But maybe he's trying to bait out that purchase first. That'd be interesting.
Crit stick completed. Jonsson with
Radiant's bottom tower is under
saying,
attack.
no, wait a second. It's a little bit too sketchy. See a lot of people running around. So what?
Yep.
Sentry range is so big. Constantly confuzzled. Yes, that's a real word.
Confuzzled? Yeah. I believe you. Wink.
Alright. Nice play there from Zero. Setting up after the...
Oh, the bash!
Is he dead?
Mid-leap!
He's healing super hard with the Bloodstones, but X-Pack again, he still goes down. Grimstroke. At the same time. Soloed by Womber?
Yep.
Final Tribe slipping a little bit and...
Did you see that though? The reason
I
that
did.
Timbersaw got away, oh my god, that bash in the middle of the Timber J, that's bullshit.
You got it. this is the perfect time, right? You have not really expended too much in terms of cooldowns. You have all your BKBs, all of your ultimates ready to go. You have Aegis, Cheese, Refresher, like... Can't
And a
go high
catapult.
ground now, then you never go high.
Dire's middle tower is under
You got a
attack.
catapult behind you too.
Radiant's top tower is
Look at him
under
go.
attack.
Get him, Cardi.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Go, Cardi.
They pinged that catapult as well.
Dire's top
Yeah, they're going for...
Tier 3. They get mid-tier 3. Look at back here for Final Trap. They need to take a fight right here, right now. They need to do some damage with Frost. He has his butterfly complete. No BKB is thrown, anything to protect him though, and there it is. Double silences. Double units, sort of. One of them touched off, I have no idea here with the both bombs already on the Conker. They've claimed the mid melees. The Roar and the Terrible Illusion. Well, that was necessary. But either
It's a
way,
warning roar.
it's all good.
Yeah, yeah. Warning, not zoning, warning. They say if you get on it closer, I'm gonna roar you. Alright, so they get the racks. Yeah, they get the racks, and they got the tier 3 in the top lane. So, hashtag Team Reds, drag and drop. You didn't believe. They're gonna take this T-Series 2-0. And they're gonna win Dota for everybody forever.
They're still on that one. Broken a bit of high ground. A lot against Terrorblade. I do believe in the power. Frost. It is winter time though. You realize that? Frost is 20% stronger.
see.
Conker though, he's pretty damn tanky. Certainly with the help of the Orca Rabbit going in. Not really doing too much up against the Crimson Guard, certainly not with this arm too, but look at this power. Frost with the illusion just cleaving to Jesse. Now, 0 people linked up, W's, Burst Strike missing. As a result here, both coming in to try and help out. All down to Frosty, need to do some damage. They're all pushing him off to the side. Both supports dead, his Rabbit cleans up the backlines. Frost, turning to try and face him. Down with the Skadi if he possibly can. Jesse also going around. Nemo though in the back. Epicenter, slowing down CEO, a couple of right clicks, so he is down for the count. Just ignoring Red 8. But he can't go in either because the rest of the team not really in fighting shape.
Yep.
Now maybe finally they can come in. Jesse slowed down, does have the Yules, ready to go. Really set up for you on the farm, another Blink First Strike. Really Frost is not doing damage and... well, there it is.
Yeah. Here comes his team though. Beastmaster comes with the roar. Got the Necro Book as well.
They go, he's trying to find Jonas for him, but he just blinks away! They juked him! And now they focus on Oracle. Very quick, very easy kill. No more false promise. Pull him for another couple of seconds here. Rock comes on the Timber, so though a lot of damage being done. Can get the ult off, he can! And Froster is clicking down, Rob hate at the same time! Now last hero. Gus gets someone from Bomber, he's blinking in, he's trying to finish the job, but there's another Yules! Time and time again, they save them, and Frost, so much time for him to clean up heroes one by one with that.
Oh my god, look at that
Full
punishment.
One by
One.
I knew it all along, Neff. You should have believed me.
Whatever. One by one, they all go down there though, and oh my god, that fight. 3k net with swing, 10k EXP change there, 4 for nothing.
Did even catch the entire fight? I have no idea.
They caught the disaster for Helsinki Reds there.
I mean,
And they either buy back or they lose a Rax here.
they killed Grimstroke and Lion at the beginning of that. But then Frost was just running people down. They couldn't get away from him. Again, Jesse Jonesholm, they just... all they had to do was keep people in range for Frost. Now he has a DD room.
Yep. I don't know why this Oracle didn't purge the DD room off. Whatever. I don't know why they're not. Do they not have buybacks? They just don't want to. They don't want to buy back here.
He's on the sidelines. He's don't want to right now, but they're gonna lose 2 sets of racks here, more or less. So probably 2 melees.
All from that greed that they
Frost.
could have left.
They get so much money out of that fight. Frost is sitting at 7.5k gold. He still thinks so freaking powerful. False Promise comes out, the link together here. Roll the back door onto Grimstroke, taking him out of the fight. Frost sitting in the high ground position though, but well, can't fight with all the control. Or maybe he can, Red 8 with the BKB, but I don't think they can. They just keep clicking. Pawn comes out, but the damage healers have already been taken out. Last hero. Nothing left to throw out after that roll, so he has to fall back home. And like Jesse, he's very mobile with his constant timber chains, and very long timber chains too. For that matter, that's
He does have the opportunity to TP out now, though. Actually, he doesn't have a TP. He has Booth of Travel, no TP. Alright. He can leave now if he leaves her away, because I don't have any stuns between these two heroes. The only thing they have to cancel the TP was the Yules that used him to buy some time that terribly to catch up. So he gets out of there, but oh my god. It was just a disaster for Helsinki Rids. I know I already said it, I might be beating a dead horse here, but that greed, that constant going in one at a time, things just got worse and worse and worse in that team fight the bottom lane, the dire side of the map.
Look at his net worth graph.
Yeah.
That it's not sad.
That is the saddest thing I have ever seen.
Like, alright guys, we're doing it, we're pushing high ground, we got a set of racks, and it's like, pshh. Nope. Sort of plus actually. Still.
It wasn't really. It wasn't really like they got outplayed or anything there either. They made that poor choice themselves. That's rough.
It's the tragedy of Helsinki Reds. They can't then go the hard time at the game. A hard time executing the strategy, go high ground. Really anxious now. Vipo last year and initiating the Ulspan double burst strike coming across, Jesse taking over. They did get Grimstroke again, but I think they care. Frost in the front lines. Oh, Rad 8 did finish up and give us some fun with the help of heroes. There's a few spells being thrown back and forth. Era kinda low. Frost is still big and strong and tanky. Let's just go for hero after hero. Jesse, this time they don't have enough to kill him. Anyway, Rabbit has to abandon, but no he can't. Jesse's too powerful, too fast. Now
The Oracle didn't get the ult fast enough.
Just go to Vipu first. False Promise comes out, but
You have no buyback on the PA. You do have buyback on the Tiny. It was just used on the Oracle. They're gonna need a miracle to win this game though.
blowing him down and out. Scotty connects. Chase all the way to the fountain. But they want objectives. They can secure mega creeps here with this push. They play the cards right, so now they realize, hey, there's no PA. Just spend the money, 200 gold missing in her pockets. And LCU dropping low, same for last year. Let's get the Rolf into the boat. They're keeping Terrorblade at bay, but how much is that really going to do? Jungspan with the opposite side, grouping up with Chessie, trying to bring down Seal. As Frost just kills off heroes, Rags, he doesn't care. Just Amus. Whoever is closest just dies. Now final try, but Flame Nagas force out the GG is heading to tier 4s. No one really left alive. All is said and done.
Oh my god, I felt like Helsinki Reds had that in the palm of their hand.